Okay, for Christmas I got this 12 volt Coleman spot lamp, and it's actually packaged and sold as an ATV Light. It comes with this RAM multi-mount system, which is pretty cool. They call this their sexy hourglass design. Comes with a clamp to hold the light in the other end, and kind of a universal plate for the top part of the mount. You can see I've got the bottom part of the mount already installed, and I did it so the ball would be facing down when I take the mount off. If I want to leave this part on, it's not going to be in the way too much. And primarily this was purchased because with this Brute Force, when you raise the plow up, it blocks the beam of light. And my brother-in-law and sister-in-law bought me this, and they thought it would be pretty handy, and indeed it has been. Okay, so I thought I'd show you how to mount it real quick, and then when it gets dark, we'll go outside and see how bright this thing is. Okay. So as I said, I've already got this piece mounted. I'm just going to go ahead and set the camera down. Okay, so mounting this thing is pretty straightforward. This is just a U-bolt. These are locking nuts. Okay, just going to go ahead and clamp that on. This is spring loaded, and I'm not going to tighten it down too much. Okay, this just pops in here like this, and then I'll tighten the knob on the back. And I've plowed with it a couple times, and I was amazed that this thing holds surprisingly well. Okay, so next all I need to do is slip the light into the clamp, and you just need to make sure that there is a locking mechanism here, obviously, so you want to lock the light in the on position. So you don't want to put that in the clamp. Okay, so that's pretty straightforward as far as actually getting it mounted to the machine. And you can see I've got it all angled down. Adjusting that's real easy. I just need to loosen this mount a little bit. Put the light where I want. Tighten it back down. Make sure everything's tight here. Plug my 12 volt accessory in. Okay, so you can see how much the plow blocks the beam of light. Okay. So all I need to do is flip that in, flip that up. And the light stays on. And you can see both lights are still real bright. My concern was that when I would run the plow, the lights would dim real, but they don't seem to dim a whole lot, really. So what we'll do is I'll take this thing out at night, and we'll see how much of a beam this thing is, and see how bright the light really shows, even running the plow and the original lighting. Okay, so I've been doing a little bit of cleanup here, and I thought I'd take a second to show you how bright the Coleman spotlight is. These are the standard Brute Force lights, high and low beam. Work pretty well, but you see what happens when you raise the plow, obviously. Greatly reduces your beam. So here's the Coleman. I don't know if you saw that. Let's see if we can get it turned on. That's with it on. You can obviously angle this a little bit too. Raise up the plow. So you can see it greatly increases your visibility while plowing, but it's also quite handy because you can angle the light anywhere you want to go. So, and it doesn't dim too much when you lift the plow. So the Brute Force is putting out plenty of juice. I also have the additional tail light on the back. So there it is, the Coleman 12 volt spot lamp with the RAM multi-mount. Works pretty well. I'd say well worth the money. Thanks for watching.